Scene script. Have you ever wondered why some people seem unshakable despite being surrounded by toxicity? In the grand theater of life, we all play a part, and some roles can be more challenging than others. Amidst the drama and the chaos, there are individuals who stand resilient, their spirit untouched by the toxicity around them. These are the people who possess a profound quality, a certain fortitude of the heart and mind. They have what we call emotional strength. Emotional strength is more than just a buzzword. It's the power that allows us to navigate the stormiest of situations with grace and composure, without losing our sense of self. It's the ability to remain calm in the face of adversity, to keep our cool when others lose theirs. But why is emotional strength so important, especially when dealing with toxic people? You see, toxicity can drain us, wear us down, and make us question our worth. However, with emotional strength, we can rise above this. We can protect our mental and emotional well-being and even influence the toxic individuals, subtly guiding their behavior towards positivity. So, how does one build this emotional strength? It's not something you can buy off a shelf or acquire instantly. It's a journey, a process of constant learning and growth. It requires patience, perseverance, and a deep commitment to self-improvement. This journey may involve setting healthy boundaries, improving emotional intelligence, and developing a strong sense of self-awareness. It might call for us to build resilience, to learn how to bounce back from setbacks with even greater determination. It's a journey that demands us to embrace our vulnerabilities, to accept them, and to use them as stepping stones towards becoming stronger, wiser, and more emotionally robust. Remember, emotional strength isn't about suppressing emotions or avoiding confrontations. It's about effectively managing our emotions, understanding others' emotions, and using this knowledge to foster healthier relationships, even in the most toxic of environments. So, are you ready to embark on the journey to emotional strength? First and foremost, do you know how to spot a toxic person? Spotting a toxic person isn't about assigning blame. It's about understanding behaviors that can be harmful to your emotional health. Toxic individuals often manipulate situations to their advantage, leaving others feeling used or manipulated. They may belittle or dismiss your feelings, making you question your own reality, a behavior known as gaslighting. These individuals can create a negative environment where positivity and growth are stifled. They may be overly critical, constantly causing conflict, or spreading negativity. It's important to remember, no one is perfect, and we all have the potential for toxic behavior. The difference is that toxic individuals consistently engage in these behaviors, causing harm to those around them. Why is recognizing toxicity so crucial? Because this awareness allows you to set boundaries and protect your emotional well-being. Recognizing toxicity is the first step towards building emotional strength. Now, let's delve into self-awareness, a crucial tool in your emotional strength toolkit. In navigating the turbulent waves of toxic environments, being emotionally strong often hinges on one's ability to be self-aware. But what exactly is self-awareness? Picture it as a mirror we hold up to our inner selves. It allows us to see our emotions, understand our reactions, and discern our strengths and weaknesses. It's a deep introspective journey into our emotional landscape, one that can transform our interactions with others, particularly those of toxic nature. But how do we cultivate this self-awareness? The answer lies in the practice of mindfulness and reflection. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, soaking in our surroundings and acknowledging our feelings without judgment. It's about quieting the external noise to hear our internal dialogue. It's about noticing our emotions as they arise, rather than letting them control us. Then there's reflection. This is where we take a step back and analyze our experiences. It's not about dwelling on the past, but rather learning from it. It's about asking ourselves questions like, why did I react that way? Or what could I do differently next time? It's about recognizing patterns in our behavior and using this knowledge to guide our future actions. Now you might be wondering, why is self-awareness important in dealing with toxic people? Well, when we are self-aware, we gain control over our emotions rather than being controlled by them. We can identify when a toxic person is trying to manipulate us and choose not to engage. We can recognize when our emotional boundaries are being violated and take steps to protect ourselves. Self-awareness is not achieved overnight. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. But with each step we take on this path, we become more emotionally resilient, more in tune with ourselves, and more capable of navigating the complexities of human interaction. Remember, Self-awareness is the key that unlocks the door to emotional strength. Moving forward, how does one bounce back from emotional blows? This is where the concept of emotional resilience comes into play. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt to stressful situations or crises, to bounce back from adversity, and to keep going in the face of challenge. It's not about avoiding stress or hardship, but rather learning to manage and adapt to it effectively. So, how do we build this emotional resilience? It's not a one-size-fits-all process, but there are a few key practices to consider. Firstly, positive thinking. Now, this doesn't mean ignoring your problems or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Rather, it's about approaching difficulties with a positive and proactive mindset. It's about seeing the glass as half full instead of half empty. It's about recognizing that setbacks are temporary and that you have the strength to overcome them. Next, self-care. This is about taking time to look after yourself, both physically and mentally. It can be as simple as making sure you get enough sleep, eating healthily, or taking a walk in the park. It might also mean taking time to relax, to meditate, or to engage in activities that you enjoy. By taking care of yourself, you're building a strong foundation to withstand life's emotional storms. Lastly, establishing healthy boundaries. This is about knowing your limits and being able to say no when you need to. It's about recognizing when a relationship or situation is causing you more harm than good and having the courage to step back. It's about protecting your emotional space and not allowing others to drain your energy or infringe on your peace. Building emotional resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's about continual growth and development. It's about becoming stronger, not despite the challenges, but because of them. With emotional resilience, you become the master of your emotions, not the other way around. And with this mastery, you can navigate through life's ups and downs with grace, strength, and a sense of calm amidst the storm. Emotional intelligence, ever heard of it? It's more than just a buzzword. It's a key aspect of understanding ourselves and others, a tool we can use to navigate the murky waters of human interaction. But what exactly is it? Emotional intelligence, often referred to as EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the ability to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. In practical terms, this means being aware of our emotions and how they impact our actions and decisions. It also includes perceiving the emotions of others, empathizing with them, and responding in ways that build understanding, trust, and rapport. Now, how does this tie into dealing with toxic people? Well, emotional intelligence is like having a secret decoder ring for human behavior. It helps us understand what drives people, what their needs are, and how they're likely to react in different situations. This understanding equips us to respond more effectively, even in challenging situations. When dealing with toxic individuals, emotional intelligence can provide insight into their behavior. Perhaps they're acting out of fear, insecurity, or frustration. Recognizing these underlying emotions allows us to respond with empathy and tact, rather than reacting in a way that escalates the situation. Furthermore, emotional intelligence helps us manage our own emotions when interacting with toxic individuals. Instead of getting caught up in their negativity, we can choose to maintain our composure, staying grounded and centered. This emotional regulation is a powerful tool in diffusing tension and preventing unnecessary conflict. Also, by leveraging emotional intelligence, we can influence the emotional climate of our interactions. This means we can steer conversations and situations in a more positive direction, subtly guiding the behavior of others. Sounds like a superpower, doesn't it? Remember, emotional intelligence isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding and empathy. It's about creating positive interactions and fostering an environment of respect and understanding, even in the face of toxicity. Emotional intelligence, when harnessed properly, can be your secret weapon against toxicity. So, we've covered quite a bit today, haven't we? Let's take a quick journey back through our exploration of emotional strength in toxic environments. We started by learning to recognize toxicity, those individuals who drain our energy, belittle our accomplishments, and undermine our self-worth. Next, we ventured into the realm of self-awareness, understanding the importance of recognizing our own emotions, triggers, and responses. We realized that knowing ourselves is the first step to standing strong amidst negativity. Then we discussed the concept of building emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from adverse situations, and not letting the negativity of others chip away at our inner peace. Our journey concluded with leveraging emotional intelligence, the art of understanding, managing, and using our emotions in positive ways to relieve stress, communicate effectively, and empathize with others. Remember, emotional strength isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about understanding and managing them effectively. Stay strong, stay aware, and don't let toxicity derail your peace.